Wolf,
Hello.
what are we talking about? We got a load of cans of Coke here. 20 quid, reserve, Casper.
So I was actually earlier today, I was next door at our hair and beauty salon, and one of my staff was talking about crypto and asking me about crypto overall. And then she said that, okay, so if I've got like £10,000, what should I invest in? And I said, crypto, gas price. And,
Simple.
Yeah.
End of conversation.
And then she started this whole conversation with me about the value, the risks of crypto. And I tried to explain it to her, and I did this exact example that I'm going to give you guys now. I showed her. And I thought it was actually quite an easy way to understand the whole concept about money and explaining it to me. So let me start with that. So this represents fiat, this represents gold, and this represents Casper. And if you're a Bitcoin maxi, it could be Bitcoin. That's also fine. It doesn't matter.
What about a fart coin, Maxi?
No, that's not on the table.
They don't exist.
So the first question I asked my staff member is like, what is this worth? What's the value? What is this? And of course, the first answer was, what's this?
20 quid.
20 quid. So she said 20. And I tried to explain to her that 20 is effectively a branding point and not really an indication of what this really is. But let's say 20 quid gives you this year the ability to purchase 4 Cokes.
Mm-hmm.
So the 20 quid is the mechanism to obtain 4 Cokes. And let's say in the same year, you've got gold, and the equivalent value of gold gives you 4 Cokes. And you've got Casper, crypto, which gives you 4 Cokes in total. Now, the first things to call out is the attributes of these things. This thing is unlimited. You can make as much of it as you want, and it's not difficult. It's not even stopped by the fact that it's on paper and needs to be printed out. You can put a number in a computer and it splits out more of this across the economy and you get surface. This gold is also not limited as people think it is. You can get more of it. Technologies evolve and you can get even more from the old ore. There's gold in space, there's gold everywhere. Also not finite. This is finite. There's just a certain amount. How much of it? That's
28.7 billion.
Yeah, that's it. There'll never ever be any more of it. Now, if you think about those attributes, so a year passes, and what happens is that your £20, which still has the number 20 on it, which is just 3 Cokes in the process. So the first question my staff asked was like, but what about gold? And I said, well, gold first is connected to this because that's the first attribute to it. And the second thing about it is all to do with the money supply. So what happens with gold, and you can, there's some slight variations of this, but if you go look at the stats over a long period of time, with gold, you can still purchase 4 Cokes. So the guy that's invested in gold's better off than the guy that's invested in fiat. Casper or Bitcoin or whatever you do, it's the year afterwards. You can now purchase 5 Cokes in the process. And so this process continues with years in the process. And this gives you an indication of why crypto, which is a finite supply, and why crypto is the better investment over it. And yes, there's fluctuations and things. And I went through that process with my staff member. But the reality of it is you need to measure things over terms. And this is the reality. This is the reality of every aspect of our lives that's being collapsed in regards to our financial systems and our banking. So I just thought this is a good way to indicate to people what the difference is between crypto, fiat, and gold.
It is. Yeah.